Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and guess what? You're watching.
Funny old guys. That's right.
That's what we are doing here. It's the three
Oh,
old crusty guys. Maybe we
Yep,
should
that's
change the name of our videos.
about it.
But anyway, this is a joke-a-thon, folks, and what we do is we tell jokes, and you laugh hysterically, and we make millions of pennies.
millions?
Oh, actually, millions of pennies would be pretty good too, right?
I'm gonna say,
Before we begin, I would like to have him introduce himself, Dr. Fatpacker. Go for it.
Well, guten Tag, everybody. It's so nice to have you join us today. You're gonna laugh. We're funny.
And if you don't, you're in deep trouble. And below
There
me,
you go.
from the great state of Utah, is Senator Glenn. Say hello there, buddy.
well, if you don't like us, think we're funny, you can vote us out. So, but remember, vote often and early.
That's,
There you go.
I love that. Okay, let's begin. Tell us a joke there, Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, I got some bad jokes. I figure I start with that, and then everything else will sound a lot funnier then. It's hard to explain puns to kleptomaniacs. They always take things literally.
Oh,
And I'm a big fan of whiteboards. I find them quite remarkable.
Oh boy.
remarkable! Get it? Oh,
And then the other day I tried to make a chemistry joke, but it got no reaction.
oh, boy, those are bad.
Oh yeah,
Senator
Duncan.
Glenn.
Well, talking about chemistry jokes, I like science. I like science a lot. I'm always reading a lot of different science books. Just recently, talking about chemistry, I read a book about on helium.
Oh,
Couldn't put it-
really?
yeah, couldn't put it down.
Oh, boy, we're starting out with bad jokes. Anyway, I've been using a spray deodorant pretty much my whole life, and
Thank you.
I went to the store to get some more, but there was no spray deodorant at the store at all. But
Oh,
so I had to buy stick deodorant, which I've never used before. So I got home and I said, "How the heck do you use this?" And I go, "Duh, I'll read the directions." So the directions said, "Remove cap and push up bottom," which I did. Well, the next day I could hardly walk.
yeah.
But at the same time, every time I farted, the room smelled lovely. Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, I volunteered to entertain some patients in the hospital, and I took along all my magic stuff and all my balloons and everything, and I started telling some jokes. And at the end, I told the group, "Well, I hope you all get better." And this elderly man looks at me and he says, "I hope you get better too."
Oh, well, folks, what you don't know is Dr. Fatpacker, a famous surgeon and very successful, also does magic and balloons, balloon animals, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, when it's my turn, I'll give you my balloon animal story.
Oh,
Glenn.
good.
Senator Glenn.
But during the last election, they were always trying to look into see if there's any skeletons in the closet. And they found out that I have a very specific phobia that was all over the news and everything. Yep, I have this fear of entering weird, overly engineered buildings. Yeah, I have a complex.
That's easy for you to say. Anyway, you guys have probably seen a product like this, right?
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
No?
It looks like
Yeah.
college in a bottle from here, but
Yeah, yeah.
There it is. Okay, well, anyway, I've come up with a new product. Okay.
Oh,
It's a product for dogs who have drinking problems.
really? What do you call it?
I call it collagen. Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, I saw the cable repairman on my street the other day, and he stopped and asked me what time it was.
Yeah.
And I told him it was between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m.
Oh, that where you're getting
Cable
back
guys,
at
that's what they say when they'll come to your house and fix things.
exactly. You got back at them. Senator Glenn.
Hey, I asked an elderly couple, I said, hey, they were, well into their 90s. And I said,
Oh.
what did you guys do for fun before, the internet was invented? And they said, I really don't know. And you know what? I asked their 17 children and they didn't know either.
Yeah.
Whoa. There's no business like show business.
There you go. What are
A
you doing in the cold
skeleton
night?
walked
What?
into a bar,
Oh, all right. Yeah.
and the bartender says, "What'll it be, pal?" And skeleton thought for a second. He says, "I think I'll have a beer and a mop." You got to think about it.
Okay.
The
Can
skeleton.
you
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah. We got it.
Well,
Yeah.
I've used it before, but I'd appreciate it if you guys would laugh.
Oh, oh my God. Oh, a mop. Oh, wow. That's so funny.
Doctor
If you want,
Fatman.
if you want me to laugh, you're going to have to raise my pay. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. So,
Double what I get now.
I'm going to raise the roof. And that's about it. Go for it,
so,
Doctor.
so the office printer's color started to look a little off. So I called the local repair shop. Well, to my surprise, the clerk said that it would cost $50, but recommended I try reading the manual when cleaning it myself.
Ah,
I said to him, "Does your boss know you discourage business that way?" And the clerk said, "Well, it was his idea. We make more on repairs than cleaning if the owner tries to do it himself for free."
beautiful. Very clever business strategy. Senator.
Well, I'm pitching a new comic book. I do like dabble in art a little bit and like to tell stories. So I was going to dabble, and I created a new superhero team. And
Ah,
I,
Oh,
yeah, and I've been pitching this to Marvel to see if they'll, take my comic book. It's about a bunch of um trans women superheroes, and I call them the X-Men.
took me a second to figure that one out.
I could tell.
Well, I'm old. I'm old. Shut up. Gosh darn it. Anyway, as you get older, very often on the top of your head, your hairs diminish. Well, my hairs are diminishing, so I bought some of that liquid topical stuff. What do you call it? Anyway, uh, it's a hair growth liquid, and you're supposed to massage your scalp with it, or your scalp, and eventually, if it works, you're going to get hair. So for 30 days, I took this liquid and I massage into my hair. And to my amazement, at the end of 30 days, there were hundreds of little tiny hairs coming out of the ends of my fingers. Da, 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 da. What time is it? Oh, this is our last one, Doctor.
Oh, I got a good one for you, Dan. So the wolf man came home from work one day in a terrible mood. "How was your day, dear?" his wife asked him, and the wolf man growled and shouted, "Can't I even get in the house before you start badgering me?" And his wife said, "You must be hungry, dear. Why not sit down and have some supper?" He goes, "No, and just leave me alone. Let me do my thing and quit trying to shove food down my gullet." And then he proceeds to stomp around the house, tossing stuff around. His wife looked out the window and noticed a full moon, and she goes, "Oh, that explains it. It must be his time of the month."
Oh, well, folks, we're out of time. We're done, but we're not done because
Oh,
we invite a. Oh no, we have a point of conversation. Hey,
yeah, let's do that first.
I haven't done any of these videos for the past 7 days, so give me a break. So anyway, what's the point of conversation just between the three of us there, big boy?
Oh, Val, I thought about this the other day. It was an old joke. And I said, "Oh, that might be an interesting question." So
Oh,
you are walking down the street and you see this man sitting outside of the bar fishing in the water in the street. How do you react to this? I mean, what do you say to him? How do you feel about that, Senator Glenn?
But the thing is I've been there and done that, and
Oh,
yeah, yeah. So
So you
it's
were
a
the guy.
well, I tell you, you should see the fish that I caught because they have very long, skinny tails,
Mhm.
yeah.
and
Oh, very good. Very
I tell you,
good.
New York City, you can catch a dozen of those things.
I bet
So
you can catch a lot in New York City.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
How about you? How about you, comedy thief? What would you say to this gentleman?
Well, I was the guy too. It's
Oh, really? Tell
a
me
very
about it.
popular spot. But what I caught was a cross breed of fish. It was a cross between a coho salmon. You know where this is going?
Oh, do I ever?
A
A
uh,
walleye.
a muskie.
Oh,
Oh no, no,
okay.
no! Wait a minute, I got it all wrong. A coho salmon, a walleyed pike,
Yeah,
and a muskie.
and a muskie. There you
And the
go.
scientists called it a Kowalski.
Yeah.
So it
Cool.
wasn't brilliant, but it tasted delicious.
There you go. There you go.
How about you?
Well, it's funny. I Another guy went up to this guy first when he asked him how he was doing everything, and he said, why don't I take you inside and buy you a drink, and maybe that'll make you feel better. And he did. And then the guy came out again, and then I came along when I said to him, "Well, how's the fishing? Did you catch any?" He says, "Well, if you take me in, that'll be two."
Oh, very clever. Oh, I like that one. Okay, we're done. We thank you very much for being a part of our wonderful videos. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. We
Yeah.
invite, don't, Dr. Fatpacker, a famous celebrity to be in our very next video.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Um,
I was watching repeats of some of the old shows, and I saw It Takes a Thief and Heart to Heart.
Wow.
And I thought Robert Wagner would be a good one to invite.
Robert Wagner, that's perfect. So, Robert,
Yeah.
you're going to be a very next Funny Old Guys video. You're the celebrity guy. So you have 24 hours to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And Robert, if you don't check in 24 hours, you're going to end up in the trash bin. So,
Yeah.
hurt myself. This is a
Yeah.
comedy thief saying goodbye and farewell. We steal pretty much everything you see in here and pass you along to Dr. Fatpacker for his goodbye and his farewell.
Yeah. And surprise, surprise, he is still alive. He's 90 years old. Robert Wagner is. I just found that out, and I thought, well, let's get him on here before he dies.
He's
That
older
would be
than we
fun.
are. Or he's
Well,
older than-
anyways, off me to saying, everybody, thank you very much for showing up and coming down and seeing us and everything, catching us on your computer thing. Or not, listen, if you could do us a favor and go down to the bottom and subscribe, and that would be very nice, and we would appreciate that, of course. And suppose you have a bunch of friends that you want to come over and you say, let's go listen to some funny old guys stuff, and you forgot where to find us. We can solve that for you if you so choose. You send us an email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com, when we'll send you some of these fancy dancy business cards. Oh, there it is. It has our YouTube address on it. There, see? And then you could pass them to your friends and we can all laugh together. It would be
And
great
there
fun.
we go.
Yeah, well.
And Senator Glenn, say goodbye and farewell to all the boys and girls in Videoland.
And if you want to get back at one of your friends, break into their phone or their computer, get onto YouTube and subscribe to us. That'd get them. So
Oh, yeah.
you can do that too. So goodbye, everybody.
It's been a pleasure. Everybody wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye. We're out of here, and we'll see you all down the road.